In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit your front page. Now, the beauty with Elementor is the way you edit your front page is actually the same way you would edit every other item on the visual side in your website. So when you get that understanding of Elementor, editing your contact page, your header, your footer is actually the exact same way. So to navigate to editing the front page, what you do is you'll be logged in, it'll be presented with your dashboard, then you'll go to pages, all pages, and then you'll look for Furniture Fundi front page, because now we've told WordPress that is your front page. And then what you'll do is you'll see, once you hover over it, you'll see edit with Elementor. You would right click and open it in a new tab. I have it preloaded because my internet is very slow today for some reason, and it took quite some time to load. But normally it would be a white page with a purple line that goes at the top here with the Elementor logo, and then it would just load. The speed of its loading is determined by your internet speed. So this is your front page. As you can see, it is down here. Everything that we built for you is on this front page. To edit it, what you got to do is you got to look at it as rows. So this purple tab here, if we hover over the header, you see you can click edit header, but you can't edit it while you're in this page. So if you go to height, come a bit lower, and you'll see this tab here. This is your row, okay? And on the left hand side, these are your settings for the row. If you hover over the wording, you'll see a little column come up. And within that column is your widget. If we had to click on the welcome, you'll see edit headings coming up, and that's where you would edit welcome to Furniture Fundi. Have a lovely day. And as you can see with my bad spelling, lovely day. As I'm typing on the left hand side, it is appearing in this center screen, which is a nice feature. So it's a visual builder. Okay, if you wanted to make that to the left, you'll just click here. Okay, if you want to go to style here, under text color, you can change the color to whatever you want it to be. Typography is where you'll change your font. You'll change your letter sizing. As you can see, there's 77. The I and the W are just on the end of the column. So what we'll do is if we go to 78, Fundi goes underneath. So if you want it to be bigger, there we go. Welcome to Furniture Fundi. Okay, so we'll put that back to 72, so it's all in one line. If we scroll down again, we got your button. It's in the same column. Again, your button settings are on the left hand side here. This is your text section, so we can go view our lovely catalog, and as you can see on the button, it is appearing for you there and then. Right, this section is the link where it's going to take them. So if they click on the link, it will take them to the link shows shop, but we've got it set up to word catalog. So we'll go to style here. There's your typography again, which is your font, and then your sizing. You can just do it like that. We left it as the default sizing, that's why it's blank. If you wanted to change your weight is how bold you want the wording to be. So we can make it thin. As you can see, it's almost unreadable or almost blacked out, as you can see. So we had it on 500 medium. Okay, and that is how you'd edit the widgets in this column. To come back to the row, if we click on this section at the top here, we've got min height. Now that is your min height of your row, just like this. You see? Okay, so we've got it set up as 84, and that is the height of your row. But if we go to style, as you can see, there is your image there. Okay, and we've got it, these are your settings. So we've got the position to be center. We can go center left, or we can go, let's go, which one is it? Center bottom. As you see, the image moves. Top center, just like that. So we want it to be center. The attachment, we can go fixed, meaning that the image stays the same. And as you can see, everything like scrolls over the image. Or we can go scroll. That means the image moves with us, just like that. And you see, and then we want the display to be, if we go contain, you'll see now you've got these gray lines here. So if we go cover, that means it's going to fit the dimension on every screen type. So if you've got a 13-inch screen on your laptop, then the image will fit that. If you've got a 27-inch screen, which is what I'm recording the video tutorials on, then the image is going to fill the screen. If you put it to contain, these ugly bars here, go contain, these ugly lines here will be bigger on each screen. So as you can see, now they're bigger on this one. On the 13-inch, they might be very small. All right, so that's why we set it as cover, so the image fills the whole screen for each device type. So if we scroll down again here, this section is exactly the same as the top section. The only thing that's different is instead of having one column, we've got two columns. If we scroll to the top here, that's one column. If we scroll down here, we've got two columns. This one here is an image. Again, you click on it. You can click here. We can choose the image that we want from here, or we can upload the image. This here is a heading, which is exactly the same as Welcome to Furniture Fundi. It's just, instead of it being white and big, we've got it set as black. This section down here, now this is section where I'd like you to just hear me out on this one here. So this section here is your text, okay? So if we see your text here, okay, we see your text, we've got it everything pushed to the left. Now, I can make it push to the right here. In the center, which is what we don't want, right? If you want to make it in the center, what we want to do is you want to go to Style and see the alignment and put it there, right? Let me show you why. Now, I've got this set as center here. Let's take it off. We'll go back. We'll do the other way, So we'll go Content, and we'll set it to center here. Okay, so now in this text editor widget, we've set it to be centered. Now, if we go to the text, is where you're going to see some coding. You see there, it's set as center there. Now, the issue with doing it this way is that if you go to Style and you click left here, you see it's not actually working. Okay, so then it can throw you out and get confusing in the long run. Right, so what we'll do is we're going to go Content, and we're going to turn the center off. So now it's left to the left again. And if we come here, we will be able to do the alignment just like that. Okay, so word of advice is don't use these as settings. If you want to use a bullet point or underline or bold section, so let's say we want to make this bold and do that, that's not a problem. It's more the alignment that you don't really want to play with. Okay. And then your color. If there's any color, you would go to Style and you would change the color on the color picker here. All right. If we scroll down this section here, you'll see that we've got what we call an inner section. So basically, this is an inner section which allows us to have another two columns within one column. And again, if we click here, it's the button. It's the same as the button as in the top row, right? More about us from where we are. As you can see, the writing appears there. Right? This is going to the About Us page. We could align it in the column, just like that. If we go Justified, you see it fills it. Right? We can go small, we can go extra large. We can make the button extra large. We don't really want that. We want it to look nice. So as you can see, the button is the same as the top. Then we've got our hotline. So if we click on that, we've got a little what we call an icon box. Now this is a bit different to the other ones you've seen. So we could make this one, we've got icons. It's not actually images, it's icons now. So let's just make it, call it a desk. And we could make it this item here. We could go put user in, and let's see if we can find a user with like a microphone. So let's go support or phone. See, we got these ones. Okay, so they've removed the user that has the phone on them, which would have been a nice feature. So let's just put this back to phone. We can go choose this one here, which is what I think it was. But now we've got the title hotline. We can go hotline support. So as you can see, everything is kind of a visual builder. You just, when you click on the widget, you can get the settings to put it in on the left hand side. You go to the style function. As you can see, we can align it up just like that. We can vertical alignment. We can have the icon wherever we want. We could have it on top to the right. We'll leave that as default. Just like that. Okay, we scroll down here. This is your blogs. This section here you won't worry about any of changes on this one, because when you do a blog in the next video, I'll show you how to do a blog. That one will just like this, how to choose the right oil for your wood furniture, that will fade away. Benefits of buying direct would go to the right. Then a disclaimer would go to the center, and then the new one would go in to the left. All right. So if we skip that section, we scroll down here. These are the icon boxes. As you can see, it's the same. We've just got a little bit more writing here, just like that. If we scroll down again, we've got what people say about us. It's the heading, same as the rows before. If we click on this testimonial, as you can see, this is a card function. There's your testimonial there. And there's an image if you wanted an image. If you wanted to add more, you would literally just duplicate this column just like this, and then add your writing in. So that was a little bit quick what I showed you. So if you want to add another testimonial in, you click on this column and you right click and go duplicate. As you can see, you've duplicated the plugin, the column. If you want to do it again, duplicate, there we are. Now let's say you don't really want more than 3. Let's say you got 4 now. What you'd do is you'd right click on the row and go duplicate, just like that, and it will actually duplicate the row underneath for you. So there they are, and then you just right click and go delete, right click and go delete, just like that. And then when you get more testimonials, you'll start duplicating. All right, but that is how you edit your front page. Editing with Elementor is the same as going editing your footer. Now if we scroll down here, we'll go footer. We're going to go discard our changes on the front page, and then it's going to load the footer for us. And as you can see, once it loads, we'll just load the footer. My internet is very, very, very slow today. As you can see, this is your image. This is a text icon. We've got another column here. This is a header. This is an icon list, which is the same thing as same functionality. If we scroll down here, we've got another icon list where we've got all your information. So as you can see, editing this section is the same as editing your front page. It will be the same as editing your About Us or your Contact Us. You've just got to get used to how Elementor works. In the next video, I will show you how to add a post.